Samurott the Unrivaled just released in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, and I'm here to show you how to beat it. Alright, so the Pokemon I'm going to be showcasing in this video is Annihilape, which is kind of just like a good Pokemon for raids overall because of its signature move Rage Fist. So to get Annihilape, you just use Rage Fist, I believe it's 20 or 25 times on Primeape, and then you level it up and it evolves into Annihilape. It's pretty easy. You're going to want it to be Terra Ghost. This is because when you Terrastalize, you're going to be a Ghost type, and it just helps with double stab on Rage Fist and helping get through the shield and everything like that. Just use Terra Ghost because Rage Fist is the only move you're going to need to use, basically. And I have Screech, Drain Punch, Bulk Up, and Rage Fist here. Really, all you're going to need is Screech and Rage Fist. So you don't need to worry about any of the other moves. The Screech and Rage Fist are the only two moves you're going to need. Annihilape is also available in both versions, so unlike the past video with Miraidon, I'm not gonna, or I might not make a second video about how to beat this because Annihilape is available in both versions. Anyway, for the stats, you're gonna need an Adamant Nature, so either catch an Adamant Nature, Mankey, or Primeape, or use an Adamant Mint, whichever you prefer, and then obviously Hyper Train everything, and then I'm going to say invest its EVs in HP and defense, because this is going to make it as bulky as possible. It's going to let it stay on the field as long as possible, and that's really what you want to do, because as you're going to see, this Samurott crits everything. You can swap HP or defense for attack if you'd like. I'm just not doing it because of the properties of Rage Fist. As for the item, I'm going to give it the Shell Bell, which can be found in Levincia's Delibird presence. So this item restores an 1/8 of the damage dealt by the user. So once your Rage Fist gets powered up a bunch, it's going to be healing a lot of health, especially when this thing is Terrastalized. Out of the maybe 5 or 6 times I've done this raid, I think I've only died once with this Annihilape. So pretty good track record. I don't think you have much of a chance of this thing dying. So let's just get into the raid so I can show you how we're going to be doing this. So we're going to challenge alone. There's our Samurott. And who are our teammates? Alright, so these are the teammates I've been getting all day. These guys are pretty good. So, it's going to use Focus Energy turn 1. This is going to make basically all of its moves crit. Now we're going to want to Screech on turn 1. Sylveon's going to use Charm, which is... I mean, I don't think it's going to do much. Yeah, because that Aqua Cutter crits. Now you're also going to want to have Defiant on this Annihilape because of what's about to happen. Its attack raises sharply when Defiant its speed lowers with Bulldoze. Defiant is the hidden ability, so you'll have to use an ability patch on the Annihilape. So now all we got to do is just keep using Rage Fist. Now, what Rage Fist does is, when Annihilape gets hit, Rage Fist's power increases by 50 base power, and it caps out at 300. And this thing has no drawbacks either. So, after a couple hits, you're going to be hitting with a stronger than Hyper Beam move with none of the drawbacks. As you can see, it's doing insane damage. All we need to do is just attack it one more time. And then we'll be able to get our Terrastalization active. It's going to summon its shield. But as you can see, that is a tiny little baby shield. This thing is not going to be that hard to break. The stat changes, that's not too much of a problem. That's fine. Now we should get our Terra Orb all charged up now. That does heal a little bit less than I would have liked, but it is the Shell Bell. It does heal an eighth of the damage dealt. So we're going to Terrastalize, and we are just going to use Rage Fist now. Now, the only move you have to worry about at this point is Night Slash, because Night Slash is the only super effective move on Samurott's kit, but the good thing is it doesn't get stabbed. So that shouldn't be too much of a problem for you. All you gotta do is just be at a high enough HP. And it deals that much damage to the shield. Gets a lot of healing back. Shield's broken. This is gonna do so much more damage now. Let's use another Rage Fist. The Dunsparce used Glare. Samurott is now paralyzed. See that damage? I am in no danger of losing right now. Even if I die, I'm still in no danger of losing. We're gonna use Screech. There's that Night Slash. So that's a crit with +2 attack from Swords Dance. That just goes to show why I want this thing to be built bulky and not necessarily strong. And then next hit, this thing's gonna die. Heal up all the way. Can't move because it's paralyzed. The Dunsparce is going to be a very good ally for this. I think the Dunsparce is going to be your best friend in these raids. So if you can get a Dunsparce partner, it's going to be great. And there's Samurott. I already caught it, so it's just going to disappear. And here are the items that you get. You got XP Candy L, XL, some Bug Terra Shards, some treasures, and then proteins, because it is a physical attacker. And yeah, that's how you solo the 7-star Samurott raid. It really is like a super easy raid to beat. I thought it was going to be tough because none of the ideas I had before in my previous video actually worked out. Paradon would just kill itself with Flare Blitz, and Ceruledge relies too much on weakness policy. So I'm glad I was able to discover this Annihilate route. I'm just going to save my game here. So yeah, hope this helps you out a lot. Let me know which counters you're using for Samurott. Maybe I'll feature it in a video, give you a shout out. And aside from that, I'll see you guys in the next video.